Welcome back. Union Power Minister RK Singh, talking exclusively to Times Now, spoke about the challenges overcome in the past years and the road ahead. He spoke about how there was a power deficit in the country when Modi government came to power. He also added that power infrastructure had been made robust in some of the highest terrains on the planet and have cutting-edge technology for energy distribution.
There is an apprehension that with more ingress of more private players, while efficiencies may go up like it has gone in other sectors, cost of power will increase.
No, I'll tell you. Number one, you see, where is the ingress of private sectors? We have been telling the states that you must open up, to sort of allow anybody who wants to come so that there is competition and the consumer will gain. Now, the Act provides for it. Already, the 2003 Act provides for it. Provides for more than one distribution company operating in the same space. In that, the provision is that if there is more than one distribution company operating in the same space, the regulator fixes the ceiling tariff, and the companies have to compete below that tariff. In fact, the price is capped in case of multi-distribution companies in the same space as in Mumbai. If there is a single distribution company, then of course it is an administered price. The tariff is fixed by the regulator on an administered price basis. So in one you have competition where the ceiling is fixed by the regulator. In the other you have the actual tariff being fixed by the regulator. I think the ceiling system is better.
Discom's financial health is a matter of concern. On top of that, increasingly private players are coming in, but the political parties, and a certain section of political parties particularly, do not stop from promising free power. We have seen in the days of earlier times when I was a college student, I was a school student, I was growing up, massive power cuts and massive power shortages because of freebies. Unless, Mr. Singh, you know it better than anybody else, power is charged at an appropriate rate, obviously it will not be lucrative for the producer to produce it. And the kind
this is something which I keep talking about. This is something which I keep sort of, discussing this with the states about, with the energy ministers about. Now, I tell them this. I tell them that look, power is not free. Right? Now you want to give power free to whichever segment of population you want to. You go ahead and do it. But then you don't want those people to pay, the consumers to pay. Then you have to pay for it. That means you won't pay for it. Your budget has to pay for it. So one of the two have to pay. Either the consumer pays or you pay for the budget. Now what was happening? So this is one of the power reforms, or DISCOM, more accurately the DISCOM reforms, is a subject which we have been pushing and there has been a pushback from state. You have irresponsible politicians of all hues and varieties who are not concerned about what will happen down the line. They just want to win today's election, and they don't want to lose votes. So even if in the long run their state goes black, they don't mind.